Liara Tisoni is one of the most beloved characters in the Mass Effect universe, and from Mass Effect 1 to Mass Effect 3, she goes through a personal journey where she evolves into one of the most powerful people in the galaxy. However, this isn't the only thing about Liara that evolved. She also went through physical changes that clearly affected her face. From Mass Effect 1 to 2 and to 3, Liara went through several redesigns for her face. While you could say that these changes are meant to represent her growing pains into a fully mature person, or heck, even blame it on makeup, many, and I really do mean many fans were thrown off when Liara suddenly had a different shade of blue skin and a seemingly wider face in Lair the Shadow Broker. And then in Mass Effect 3, her eyes got bigger and even more blue. Ha! How's it going, guys? Mr. Olten here, and today I want to cover a mod that fixes this issue. Introducing the Liara Consistency mod. This mod simply lets you change Liara's face in Mass Effect 1 and 2 to the appearance that you like the most. Unfortunately, there's no version of this for Mass Effect 3 yet, but there could be in the future. Now here's a scene where Liara talks about Asari reproduction with Shepard, where you can see comparisons between her faces side to side.
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender. Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
And here's a section from Mass Effect 2, specifically the Lair of the Shadow Broker DLC.
Find your friend's body?
You mean this body?
Liara. This is Visir. She's a Spectre.
This is the woman who tried to kill me.
You've had a rough day, so I'll let that slide. Why don't you put that gun down?
I saw you. I doubled back after I left. I watched you break into my apartment. Once she had my location, she signaled the Shadow Broker's forces. They bombed the building to take me out. She found Sakat, took his data, and killed him. I'm guessing she's still got the disc on her.
Good guess. Not that you'll ever see what's on it. You pure-blood bitch!
Okay, so I'm gonna go right off the bat and say that this mod is pretty great, especially for anyone who preferred one of Liara's faces over the other. I myself always loved how expressive Liara's design is, especially her eyes in Mass Effect 3, so I opted for this version of her face in my latest playthrough. For anyone interested, I've left a link to the mod in the description. Oh, and by the way, if you're gonna buy some Mass Effect merch, remember to enter the code BWLiara for 20% off your entire purchase. It only has 10 uses, so be quick. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, have a great day, guys. Mr. Olten, signing out.